What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Ro 206 here with another episode of TBD Live. As always, with your boy, the Keymaster 84.
Holla, holla, what it is.
Holla, holla, what it is. As always, guys, this is our weekly or somewhat weekly banter talk show. Always in the background, PlayerUnknown Battleground. As you can see, that's pretty much what we have on our channel right now because that's what we're playing. Did you mark it? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Going with the hot fire.
Going hot fire. Hot fire mode engaged.
Fire mode engaged. Anyways, guys, today we got a few topics that we want to discuss and cover. One being the release of the SNES Classic Edition today, actually, the February or September 29th. And also going to jump into a little bit of Fortnite talk and end with our favorite gaming crew, Optic Gaming, doing big moves, and we just want to kind of update you guys on what they're doing. They're kind of what me and Keymaster, I don't know if it's inspired to be, but definitely
Won't mind.
would not mind. Ooh, roof landing. First time doing roof landing. I like it. Is there a gun? Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, triple.
Coming in with that hot fire right there.
Yep. No, change it up. We've been doing the same thing for a while now. Kind of staying to the skirts, so, that mix it up.
Gotta mix it up. But anyways, guys, like I said, we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting, up-to-date facts. So if you guys want to stick around, don't forget to hit that like button, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys get a notification every time we release a video, which we're trying for every day. Doesn't always happen, but we do at least try.
I think we hit every day this last week.
Yeah, we did it every day this last week, guys. All right. But anyways, guys, we're going to kick it off with the SNES Classic. Today was a monumental day. Nintendo's release of the SNES Classic, which was the follow-up to the the follow-up to the NES Classic, which was released a few months ago now.
About a year ago.
Was that a year already? Holy crap! Apparently I'm way off on my stuff.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun playing retro games. So Nintendo, being the geniuses that they were, decided to remake their earlier systems. NES Classic being first a year ago, and then today they released the SNES Classic, which is a Super Nintendo mini version. And I copped one. I went and got one.
I copped one.
We went and copped one. So we got up earlier than we should have. Took a day off work. Probably shouldn't have done that. And
No, I had to.
And then, oh yeah, you had your birthday day off, but I took a paid time off day off. And
who's got that car with a K?
No.
Keymaster's got that car with a K and that
baby.
4x scope.
Oh no, what are you doing? Why are you dropping stuff that you're not supposed to drop, dummy?
Yeah, no, super excited about it. Excited to bring it to you guys. Really, actually, like down the road is like that's my thing. Like, I'm just super excited to be bringing this content to you guys because I mean I played the NES. I played the NES, but I didn't really cut my teeth into gaming per se until I hit the SNES. That's where I really
That's where you hit your stride.
hit the stride. Hit
Oh
hard.
no, I know.
Iron Man.
I gotta make decisions now.
Uh-oh. What do you got, man? What do you got, you?
Drop in M16 for a Scar.
Yes. Scar's better gun. But yeah, so I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely one of those ones, like, people are like, well, why would you buy one? It's like, well, I mean, that's what I grew up on, it's like, I remember, like, me and my grandpa, we had full on, before you could buy player's guides, we had, we made our own. Like, you couldn't always just go to the store and buy a player's guide or go to the internet. Yeah, I know. I'm old. Yeah, I understand. But, that is the nature of the beast, back in the day, we just didn't have the luxuries that the young bucks have these days, which is like,
The power of the
oh,
internet.
I'll just download this player guide on the internets,
Yeah, really.
and the interwebs will just tell me how to do everything. It's like, yeah, that's not how it always used to be, man. Usually, it's like actually have to try to play a game, not be able to watch a walkthrough on YouTube.
Oh, who got that full blown med kit?
Oh, stay up. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I'm super excited to go back.
Now,
Um,
yeah,
there's definitely some games that are a little bit higher up on my list than others. Um,
but every game on there is super nostalgic. I
I
mean,
think the only one that I'm not like
it was
the
Kirby, right?
only
Kirby, right?
no Ghosts and Goblins, Ghosts and Ghouls, whatever that one is.
You never played Ghosts and Ghouls?
Oh no, I did.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying, but like as far as like a reasoning to buy it, that's probably the only one that
Oh,
I'm like, can it be? Like if it wasn't on there, I wouldn't have been upset. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know. It's just one of those ones where it's like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not like, oh my god, I have to play this. Thank Lord it's on this. That's the only reason I bought it.
Yeah.
It's not that. I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, like I pretty much bought this game. I really bought it in order to play Zelda. Like it's hands down my favorite of every Zelda known to mankind.
This is the Twilight Princess?
No,
What was
Twilight.
No, not the Twilight
God, you're
Princess.
playing GameCube?
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Nintendo man.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
This is a link to the past.
Link to the Past. That's right. God dang
This
it.
is the light and dark world. Your map changes.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
oh yeah, yeah.
See, I never really played a ton of Zelda.
Yeah.
The
Zelda was
original,
my
the
jam.
original on the NES for sure. Like, I definitely played the shit out of that game. But yeah, I could never really do it. But then again, RPGs have never really been my shit. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd say like Earthbound.
yeah.
Earthbound is like, if you're
Oh,
an RPG person, you better have played this game. Like,
you would have creamed yourself if Earthbound was on this.
it
Wasn't that the
is.
computer games? Oh, what? It is on there?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez, I didn't know that.
you got a little direction, didn't you?
Well, no, I got a little jaded because okay, yeah, granted, Zelda and some of the other, the RPGs like Earthbound are on there, but for me, it's like all about Mario Kart. Super Nintendo Mario Kart, original Mario Kart that started all the arguments in anybody's family.
We need to get moving. By the way, circle's coming in.
Shit.
Then
Hold
we
on,
got a long way to go.
hold on. Okay, okay.
I'll try to find a vehicle. I need to find an AR.
Um, I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff in my inventory.
Do that when we're in the car.
Coming right now. Coming out. Coming out. Coming out.
You don't have to. We already do. Anyways,
Yeah, but like, so obviously, Mario Kart. That was the first
that
and
was
foremost. I mean, that
and
game. That game is insane. I mean,
I
that's.
think the fact that they put Mario Kart and F-Zero on it, it's like, oh
Oh,
damn.
dude, time trials on F-Zero is going to be so much fun. We talked about that today, actually. The time trials on F-Zero. That's just straight up races on Mario Kart. Super Punch Out 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Yoshi's Land, or Yoshi's Land? Yeah, Yoshi's Land. Did you get a vehicle?
No, I haven't found one yet.
I'm on your left.
Yeah, I got distracted here. I really want to find an AR, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh well.
I don't see any.
Yeah, head towards the circle, but try to be on the eye. Yeah, eyes peeled. Eyes peeled. Eyes wide shut.
Isn't there usually a spawn of one right over here around this corner?
There's usually a spawn. Like, I'm surprised we haven't found one, and there's only one team that dropped it. So I'm really shocked we haven't got one yet.
Taking a peek over here because I'm pretty sure there's one that spawns right over here. But also, oh my god, it didn't spawn there. Okay. I guess we gotta head out.
Yeah.
The
Oh man, we might be screwed this game.
yeah, probably. See, that's why we get all distracted trying to loot and talk at the same time.
All right, just run it.
Running. Oh gosh,
Just
that
around it.
caught up fast.
Yeah, then. Oh, is this a car right in front of me? It might be a car right in front of me. By the way, I got that 8 times scope.
Oh, holler! I got a 4 time on his car.
No,
Oh yeah, we're screwed.
not right there. I should have enough
I,
meds to get me there.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use my med kit, but I only got one booster. But yeah, guys, Nintendo's run on the NES was amazing. They're actually talking about a re-release for the NES Classic. The Super Nintendo Classic, they obviously released today, limited release, but they're planning more spaced out releases over the next couple months so everybody can get their
Yeah.
hands on them for retail. Because we were looking on Craigslist literally 5 minutes
Oh,
after we
dude,
got ours, and they were
it
double,
was
triple the price already.
stupid. It was ridiculous. Cause I was like, okay, it's like a few to be on there. But like Big Rover here is just like 150, 125,
Mm-hmm.
150, 125,
And there was
125.
24 posts at 7:05 in the morning, and then 48 posts at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was ridiculous,
Literally
man.
doubled.
I mean, I understand why people, they're trying to get that hot buck.
Are
They're
you
trying to
coming?
get the hot buck. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the road here real quick, see if I can't find a vehicle.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
cut across here in a
I was saying
second.
I'm beelining to. Um.
I'm not. I got enough meds. I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'm low on meds. The one thing I did get.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I think Nintendo's learned. They kicked it up $10, but they added an extra controller. I got a buggy right in front of me. You want me to come back and pick you up?
Oh yes, please.
Okay. So the NES Classic was $69.99 with one controller. The SNES Classic was $79.99, but you had two controllers, which was a big complaint from the last one. Other than the limited release,
Yeah. And I think they definitely. I mean, I was reading a lot of stuff online today, and everybody was like, "Yeah, they definitely handled.
I'm gonna med up real quick.
They definitely handled this release a gajillion times better than the last one." And that was a common consensus over pretty much everybody. Oh, take your car and go. I'm gonna get in this one
Okay.
up here.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me make sure this is a real thing first. That's the unicorn.
Hurry up.
I'm hurrying right now, man. Damn, I can only run so fast. I only got 2 feet. But yeah, so I'm excited to start playing it.
Oh yeah. Funny.
It's a
First thing.
destroyed vehicle.
Okay.
What?
Come towards you.
Randomly destroyed vehicle?
The funny thing is, the first thing we both do after we get home with it is both take naps. So
Hey man, we were up early.
we were up super early when we didn't have to be.
Let's roll, homie.
But yeah, so Nintendo, on top of dropping one of the biggest consoles over the last year, is also doing a lot of retro throwback stuff, and it's just making them a ton of money and putting the Nintendo name out there.
Well, it's making your customer base happy, which I think is huge for them personally. I mean, the fact that they're able to make the customer base as happy as they are, I mean, and then the fact that they're admitting that they've made mistakes. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, we did screw up the launch of the NES Classic.
Yep.
Our bad.
Sorry. My
You
bad.
know, and it's people were like, oh well, they should have seen it coming. They should have seen it coming. And it's like, how that thing was so popular, there is no way you could have seen it coming. Like literally, everybody wanted it. Like
Yeah.
people that I didn't even know gamed. People that I didn't even know that gamed were like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, for
see the
instance,
marker.
I will in a
Try to
second.
hit this area.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here. We're Pachinki.
One of my coworkers that works in my building with me messaged me this morning and said, "Hey, did you get it?" "Oh yeah, I got it." He was letting me know about the Amazon treasure truck that had him on sale or whatever. And come to find out, his wife, who does not game at all, was like, "Oh well, why didn't you go get one?"
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Because I didn't think you wanted me to spend $80 on a freaking retro throwback, redo. Oh crap! Wow, that was awesome.
This is like Stone Mountain right here, man. This is features.
Sometimes you just gotta do it, man.
Jeez. Silence the engine. That's impressive. On my end, I can't even hear it. But yeah, so I mean, I'm excited to play it. I know Big Rose excited to play it. We got a lot of plans
Yeah.
to use
Oh,
some of the.
over a nice cup of coffee, we came up with some ideas.
Yeah, we game planned some ideas. I'm excited for some of the changes we talked about.
Yep.
We're going to be getting a new intro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, that we're going to be cutting together. I don't know exactly the time frame, but you guys will see it. I will be premiering it on a TBD. I don't know if it's going to be next week's or the week after, but it will be on one of those two.
For sure.
Uh, and I think it's going to be pretty salty sweet.
Salty sweet.
Salty sweet.
Salty sweet. Speaking of salt.
Speaking of salt, like the
Look
transition
at
there,
that
don't
transition there.
you?
Fortnite has released a free-to-play battle royale type game match for their game, pretty much. For
Yeah,
the
like a mod.
Fortnite
Basically.
is a weird third-person shooter. I don't even know what to explain it because you can craft stuff in the middle of the game and like it's super strange.
Just stop
And
here.
but but not only are they're getting heat from Bluehole because it's pretty much a direct knockoff.
Oh,
It's pretty much a direct knockoff of PUBG. But I got heat. I got heat. I'm down. I'm down.
oh, you got fast meat.
Oh Jesus! Two right inside the door. But it's also for some reason become very popular. You might want to met up, dude. Okay. It's become very popular in a short amount of time, much like PUBG has. But despite I don't know if it's legal yet. Is it legal? The legal issues between Bluehole and the creators of Fortnite. um, oh, dude, you got so much heat on you right now.
It's a terrible choice.
Terrible choice. Why'd you make me do this? Why did you make me do this? I personally have not played it. I have watched some videos of it. It does look interesting to me, but I'm a fan of PUBG. It's too cartoony. The whole crafting thing is weird to me.
It's like Overwatch. It's like Overwatch PUBG.
Yeah, it's like Overwatch and PUBG had a baby, pretty much. but it's basically PUBG in a cartoon form game. I mean, they have ARs, they have pistols, they have guns. The looting system's very much the same. They have a blue, what they call the storm, that comes in, but it's a blue circle that closes in on the map. You get dropped off by a weird bus with a big old air balloon on top of it, and instead of jumping down on a parachute, you jump down with a glider. Oh, they're fighting each other. Let them.
Let it. I'm not concerned.
But you know, it's got its variances, but it's basically the same game. And I'm not a fan of it. I think that, you know, hey, I understand you want to jump the hype train, but don't copy and paste it. You know what I mean? Like, don't you have to be original to a certain extent. Like, yeah, every first person shooter is basically like another first person shooter, but they all have their main variances. You know, Call of Duty and Battlefield are not the same damn game. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh
Battlefield
no.
and Call of Duty are completely different games, but they're basically the same because of their setup. It's a, you know, it's a
Yeah,
first
but I mean, it's
person.
also like the meme that I always see.
Mm-hmm.
It's where it's like, like
You got
Call of
that,
Duty campers, and it's like,
you got
oh,
that bitch on
someone
auto.
camping in the house. Oh yeah, someone's camping in the house, and then it says, Battlefield One, same situation. The house is blown up.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're both first-person shooters. They both are right trigger on the controller. Left to zoom in, but A to jump, X to reload, Y to switch weapon, B to crouch. We all know the control scheme. Like, I'm not even having to think about that, and I know it. It's like, but it's like at the same time, it's like, yeah, but you can blow up buildings and ride tanks and do all this stuff.
Wasn't like the original Battlefield online like 64 people in one room or something
Yeah,
like that.
64 people a team.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously there's differences between these two games. They're compared to each other a lot, but they're
hmm
different.
And the thing that bugs me too is like everyone's like, oh yeah, it's Fortnite, PUBG. Like literally, that's what everybody says.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, like if everybody's making that comment, like no one made that comment. No one ever called like Battleborn Overwatch.
Right.
I mean, and they were basically the same.
Battleborn kind of fell hard, didn't it?
Yeah, they close. They're
We're not
done.
we're not going into that one, but
We're
anyway.
not talking about that right now. But no, I mean, and the other big thing too is Epic is the company that made Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
This game, PUBG, Player Battlegrounds, is off of the Unreal Engine that they licensed from Epic. And this is where a lot of people have problems, is the company you license or licensing your engine from to now have a competitive game in the same market.
I think
It's really exciting gameplay.
this circle's gonna evade you. I have a feeling.
I don't know. We'll see here in a second. Cross the bridge. Damn you, blue hole!
Oh, dude, all the way on the other side. But we'll continue to update you guys on the Fortnite, PUBG debacle as more information is released. I will not be playing it. I've decided not to play Fortnite. But then again, it's not going to keep me from watching videos because one of my favorite YouTubers is starting to play it now too. So I follow him, I support him, so I watch it.
Boogie?
No, big timer.
Oh, Willie B.
So,
Willie B.
sorry, Willie B. He's been doing his thing lately. I mean, boy drops about 4 or 5 videos a day consistently, plays different games, not stuck in one genre of game, and I feel like he's really stepped up his YouTube game over the last year. So he gets my support. I watch all his videos. So
Yeah, he has really. I mean,
compared to what he used to be, like this is like 10 times. Better get the huff in there, buddy.
oh, I got plenty of time.
Circle's gonna. That's what we said about the last circle.
We made it.
But anyways, guys, segueing into the last topic, Big Timer, also known as Will, is a part of Optic Gaming, which we have forever spoke about on this channel as being our favorite gaming organization.
Hands down.
Call us Optic fanboys or whatever, but it's true. Big fans of their COD team. They've picked up a winning Gears team. They just did
Halo.
The winning Halo team. They just did a big
CS:GO now is
big shake up CS:GO, and then recently, hence why we're speaking about it, have picked up a Dota team.
And
the big move to Texas.
And
what do you mean? And what else? And
the Overwatch.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
That was like what, dude? Come on.
I thought it was just the Dota team.
I tagged you in the article. Anyways, guys,
I saw
this Big Rose not informed on what's happening.
Because I didn't read the whole
He
thing.
doesn't even know.
Dude, spy that crate.
They
Especially get a free pick on that crate.
They so in the midst of everybody talking about them, in the midst of everybody talking to them about the Dota team, oh my god, would you just struggles? Captain Struggles over here. Don't worry about me, guys. Captain Struggles over here. Yeah, that's a long ways away.
You can't tell me nobody's gonna do that. Oh, get in that circle, boy.
It's too late in the game. No one's trying to go for it. I wouldn't.
Screwed you again.
Go now.
Screwed you again.
Blue hole?
You got a buggy up to your right. Up by that rock, over to the left. Yep.
Come on, grass, get out of the way. There it is.
Dude, I'd jump it and go. That's a spawn.
No, there's no way.
Better do something.
No.
All to your left.
There's that guy right there.
Better pull that vector out. He doesn't know where you're at. That's funny.
Nah, it's hard, man.
To your right,
Because it's
he's
like
out.
the
He's
game,
out.
people start freaking out. Dude, I can't go anywhere until this guy dies. Oh, that's so satisfying when that happens. Big old blood cloud flies up. It's like, yeah, you just gotta
He's medding
die.
up on the other side of that right now.
Yeah,
You got a
yes.
guy to your right by that hay bale too. Nope.
By the
Look to
hay
your
bale.
left. Look to your left. Look to your left. Left. Right there. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Right there. Is that a guy right there? That is a guy right
Can't
there.
tell. It is a guy. I just can't get a shot.
Blades
Damn
of grass,
brush.
baby. Tall grass.
Reading the wind.
Bush Wookiees. Bush Wookiees.
Which rookie for
You
the
got
win?
30 seconds before that thing starts moving
Dude,
up.
I know. I shouldn't have shot that guy. I should have tried to.
Shoot the guy by the
You
hairball
know what?
first.
Fuck it. I don't even care. Oh my god. That's AWM shit right there.
Go, go, go,
Silenced.
go. Go, 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 go.
Oh god. Why is there so many people shooting?
Guys, I promise we'll get back to the conversation here shortly.
But yeah, so anyways, in this latest video, they address the rumors. They are going to be in the Overwatch League, hence the reason why they're moving to Houston. Now, Big Ro reminded me a while ago that I actually called that
Dude, jump the
because
buggy
of
and
the
go.
move. No. Cards are death this late in the game. I'm gonna make it. Calm down, friend. I'm gonna be fine. But yeah, so he actually reminded me that I actually called it, hence the move to Houston.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I actually forgot that.
When they first released that they were moving to Texas, you called that they were picking up an Overwatch team.
And
now, why does that put them? Why does that put them in Houston though?
Because it's so. Oh shit. They are, so the way that Overwatch is doing it is they are doing it behind me. Why? In front of me. Oh god, they're everywhere. Ah, shit. Fucking snipers. Oh, the pan for the win.
Jesus Christ.
Where is he?
One over there, up the top of the hill to the left, right there. I can't say right there. I guess you don't really know where I'm looking. It was more to the left on the other side of the hay bale. Oh, he's moving now.
Shit.
Watch your backside, though.
Backside. There's no backside. It's all blue hole. Oh, that guy's brave.
Let them fight.
I have to go over there.
I know you do.
Frick. Anyways, so yeah, the way that Overwatch is doing it is they are actually doing the first, like, regionalized
League or whatever.
league, like the Chicago Bulls, like, not to, the only reason I use that example is because that's the example. That guy is right in front of me somewhere.
You're done.
That was the
You
example.
need to move.
Fuck it!
Pull your vector out.
Vector out! Let's roll, homies! YOLO!
Go straight.
YOLO for the win! This guy's right on the other side of the table. I already know.
Nope, you're good. Go.
Oh god! Wow, terrible shooting on my part. Hey man, I got step 5. Anyways, but yeah, so Overwatch is the first esport going to like regionalized, like you buy your spot into it and like you have your spot.
Right.
Like that's your spot. Like you can't get knocked out. It's like franchise team stuff.
Okay.
And so that's the reason why they had to move down to Houston is because that's where one of the teams did to start. And I mean, it's a chance for huge gains on their end because like Envious just announced, or rumor is it was $20 million seed money from their guys who bought in for the Overwatch.
Oh wow.
20 million 20 for an esports, one esport team.
I did not think that Overwatch was that big.
It's getting huge.
Really?
It's getting huge. Yeah, it's really starting to tear it up. I mean, because I want to say the Overwatch, Overwatch is getting gigantic because Blizzard's backing it wholeheartedly.
Mm.
Um,
Well, yeah, because they're pretty much giving up hope on World of Warcraft.
yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, well, not they haven't given up, but there's no advantage later on for it.
Mm.
Um, actually, money. Um, but no, the big deal. But but they don't even have that team yet. They literally have like a general manager, and like one or two other, uh, not like players, but like staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they haven't quite got a team yet. But yeah, it's in the same churn though. They're like, yeah, and so we only like to make announcements once we've got it locked in. And then they cut in their most recent video. They cut, and it's like, oh yeah, we just happened to pick up a Dota team. Just just because why not? And so literally they announced the Overwatch team who was actually playing under another name until they made the announcement. Not a lot of people realize that. So it's pretty crazy. I think it's crazy moves on their part. As I say, so yeah, the top 15 Overwatch tournaments for money have all been over 100,000.
Jesus.
Overwatch Open was 300,000 prize money. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, 16 teams battling for 300,000.
So now that puts Optic in Call of Duty, which you have a world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War is a world champion, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Halo, world champ. Well, soon, probably this year, will be a world champion.
They're world champion. Oh, that's what they failed last year.
Yeah.
Choked.
CS:GO, big improvements from where they've been at.
And they've won before.
Yeah, they've won before, but they pretty much brought in a whole new Euro team other than the one guy that's been here, Mixwell.
Yeah. Well, no, Mixwell's he's European.
Oh,
He's
okay.
from Spain.
But he's been here though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been here, but he's Spanish.
Pick up a Dota team, which is an area you've not been in yet. Pick up an Overwatch slot, which is an area you've not been in. You're moving your entire Chicago outfit, Illinois outfit, to Houston, Texas. In which case, you're going to buy an office space. Which
I think
I'm really hoping they're doing like what Dude Perfect did.
I think that's what they're going for, man.
Like a warehouse, bunch of offices, so everybody can do their streaming. Everybody can, but then everybody's going to live elsewhere. They're not going to be living together. It's not going to be a big team house.
No,
So,
which I think is good because I don't know. I feel like team houses are okay.
Yeah, but they're bringing in their personalities. Optic Midnight is moving in to Texas from I don't know where she's from, Minnesota or something like that. The boys from the Optic Scuff House are coming. Proofy, Maniac, Embos, Flame Sword, Big Timer staying back in Chicago. Then you're moving pretty much all your teams there too, I believe.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I don't know if everybody's moving there, but they're going to try to have as many people there as possible. But like, the advantage is they're going to be able to have.
Oh, I just lost connection. Boo.
They're going to have the ability to like boot camp.
Yeah.
Like everybody comes in. You're going to have the best internet. You're going to have everything's going to be just super nice. It's going to be awesome. So, and I think that's one thing that people need to be. So yeah, the list of cities. There's 12 teams. Philadelphia, Dallas, Houston. So yeah, Optic is in Houston. Envy is going to be in Dallas.
Oh snap!
And so you're
E Classico in the making.
E Classico in the same state. Shocker. And then those are the only two teams that have actually even been announced. Nobody else has actually announced anything yet.
Dude,
like
I keep getting
for
kicked.
example, what? No, I just got that too. Like for example, like where is it in here? Hold on, I raise these real quick. So yeah, so minimum salary for a player is 50,000 per year.
Oh wow.
So here we go. Actually, I can redo the whole thing. So they say the few key benefits for an Overwatch League player: teams will sign to 1 year guaranteed contracts with the option to extend the contract for one additional year. The minimum salary is $50,000. The team will provide players with health insurance, intermittent retirement savings plans, or 401k.
So it's gonna be
And
like a legitimate business.
yeah, and like teams will distribute at least 50% of their team performance bonuses, i.e., money from winning playoffs, league events, invitationals, and the such. Will be divided at 50% between the team and the player. Um,
Because up
so
till
the
now,
total,
every time they won, they get to keep
shit,
their money, right?
yeah, and so like the total bonuses available for Overwatch League teams in Season 1 will amount to $3.5 million,
Nice.
with a minimum of $1 million season champ.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And everybody wonders why people want to be involved. Yeah, there's no region locking as far as being able to get players. So you can get players from anywhere. Um, they will provide housing and practice facilities. So I think hence the reason why they're going to be doing an office space. Um, and then they have 6 players on a roster. It says each team will have at least 6 players and no more than 12 total.
So they can have alternates.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy.
So I mean that's kind of the structure that we're going to be looking at, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I
more
mean,
details will be released as more teams start joining in,
oh
and
yeah, for sure.
so this is definitely something we'll touch on again, especially once Optic does make officially the move to Texas. Currently, they are mainly in Illinois still.
Mm-hmm.
CEO and founder Hex in the Optic Scuff House. Everybody that lives there is all still in Illinois. So Hex is actually moving his wife and kid and his entire life there. So
Yeah.
so this is a big move. He's got to make sure he's got good housing for everybody, and then he's also got to make sure they find the perfect workspace for everybody to come
Yeah,
and
they're
collaborate.
still running.
Because they're
Still running
bringing,
a business.
yeah, they're still running the business. You're bringing teams, you're bringing content creators. You've pretty much appointed everybody in the Office Cup House jobs.
Jobs.
I
Yeah, they all
mean,
have like
Maniac is sound, music, or whatever like that. Yeah,
yeah, he does all
Embos
the
is
music.
personnel or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking yeah. So I mean, it's all gearing up for Optic to make the next step into like literally like corporate franchise,
Mm-hmm.
come up. So, you
Yeah, I
know,
mean, I wouldn't be shocked if the Dota thing does well.
I hope so.
League's next. League's next. I mean, honestly, if the Dota thing pans out, League's next,
So
which would be
Dota's
insane.
Dota's the gateway drug.
Oh yeah, Dota's totally gateway drug. Yeah, I mean, because then literally, if they had a team playing League right now, I can't think of a major esport that they wouldn't be in.
Fighting games.
That's single player team, not on team.
Yeah, but there's people like on Energy and Cloud9 and stuff like that that are fighters.
True. I mean, so that's it after that, right?
I believe so.
I mean, until the next, until the next, esport comes along. Obviously,
Until you need a PUBG squad.
they need a PUBG squad. But I mean, that's
That's it. We're training up for the Optic PUBG squad.
I mean, me and Big Bro were even talking about once they get the move done, and because all these guys in seasons are going to be starting roughly about the same time, which is December, January. And so like each week we're probably going to have to do like
An Optic.
a 5-10 minute thing on Optic about, hey, what's going on this week, what they do this week, what changes have been made, and I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's an awesome thing for them, for my favorite team. So it's like my favorite team signing a bunch of new players. But yeah, so with that being said, I think that's about
I think that's
the
it
end
for
of it.
this episode of TBD, guys. If you guys like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you guys can be notified every time we release a video, as I said in the beginning of the video. Yeah, anything else, Key?
No, man, that's all I got
All you
today.
got? All right, guys. Look out for our next TBD to be posted. We'll try to get to this, like I said, every week. Look for more PUBG content and some new games like retro throwback stuff and some other stuff we got in the works to be coming out to you guys. We'll continue to put content out for you guys because this is what we like to do. Yeah, if you guys, we we play games to make gains.
And haters gonna hate.
And haters gonna hate. Good night, Chicago. I'm just kidding. Have a good night, guys. Peace.
Peace.